The morning after we splashed bare, we got up early and tried to work in the coolest part of the day to bend on the sails and put up the Dodger and Bimini and get the boat ready to sail. As you can see here, we were putting on our foresails. Both of our roller furlers went on relatively easy, although we did make one minor mistake. We had put the furling line on wrong, and it was rolling the sail up so that the sail cover was not covering the sail. So what went up came down, and we fixed that line, and we were good to go. It was a great morning to work on the boat. It was cool. It wasn't too windy. It was relatively easy to get the sails on. And it was fun because we were anticipating finally being able to leave St. Mary's and head out north. This is us putting up the main. It's so much easier to do this together. The sails are heavy and it just goes really quickly with the two of us working together. Again, relatively easy, relatively painless. And we learn a little bit more about the sails every time we put them up and take them down. We have a few repairs to do on the sail covers on the roller furlers. They just need to be restitched. And Jeff noticed that we had a small rip in one of our batten pockets the other day as well. So those will be pretty easy repairs. Some hand stitching and some that we'll be doing with the Sailrite machine.
8-4! Well, we're underway, headed out of St. Mary's boat services and the St. Mary's River, where we stayed just for a couple of nights to get everything, sort of taken care of, put the sails up, get the Dodger and Bimini up, and provision and all that sort of stuff. It was hot, hot, hot. You can see I'm sweating to death. And we're going to head over just to Cumberland today, Cumberland Island. And we are in a little bit of trouble because our depth instrument is not working up at the cockpit. As you can see from the opening of the video, I was showing you our depth down below at the nav station, which I'm down watching while Jeff is upstairs steering. This is a little bit sketchy to me, but hopefully we will get out okay. We were intending to leave at high tide, which would have been about an hour and a half ago. Tides shift about 7.5 feet here. So we think we should be okay because we're just leaving with the tide going out, but we're going to be really careful and keep a close eye on the depths. Two boats that we became friends with the folks on them had both hit submerged jetties on their way in here, and we want to be really careful not to do that. So we're really excited to be heading out today and to be planning our trip north from here.
So we cruised along the North River a little bit, and apparently I should have been knocking on wood as I was mentioning the depths. Jeff or I went below and tried to keep an eye on the depths. We were working, however, with a falling tide, but we were just so eager to go. And then this happened.
Sailing Vessel Bear, Towboat US, number.
Towboat US, this is a Sailing Vessel Bear, over.
Nothing heard, Towboat US in Augustine, clear, stand by 1016.
Towboat US, St. Augustine, this is a Sailing Vessel Bear, over.
Sailing Vessel Bear, Towboat US, for unfreeball, channel 18, go Cap.
Yeah, I guess you couldn't hear us, we were hailing you, over.
Cap, please put channel 17, Cap
17, over. This is sailing vessel Bear. Over. Can you get the number for Towboat US St. Augustine, please? Yes, this is Jeff on the sailing vessel Bear. We're just talking on the VHF. No, we're all the way up in St. Mary's, so that might be part of it. We are just barely up the North River off the St. Mary's River, and we have ran aground. It's the sailing vessel Bear. Yep. It's a 37-foot Diana 37. It's cutter rigged, white hull, blue sail covers, and a tan bimini.
While we waited for the Towboat US to come, we decided we would try kedging off by taking our anchor out in the dinghy. Unfortunately, as Jeff was rowing out, the oar lock broke, and we decided against that. The guy arrived pretty quickly though, and he came in this really powerful boat with 2 large outboard motors, and he seemed to really enjoy his job. He, attached 2 lines to us and just dragged us back and forth for what was only about 3 or 4 minutes. And then this happened. Yes. Once we were free, he had us follow him out of the North River and safely into deep waters, where we gave him a couple beers and $20.
So, we're free. This guy from Towboat US came and got us off. And it took him a while, but he was clearly an expert at what he did. And wait until midnight when the time was coming in. Yeah. The bill for us was $20 and going out on the, falling tide, but we thought we could make it. We were like 100 yards, Jeff was saying, from the mouth of the St. Mary's, where we would have been just fine with boats. So we are on our way to Cumberland Island for the night, and looking forward to relaxing, making some dinner at Anchorage, and maybe going thinking about going out and trying to catch off. After anchoring in Cumberland Island, and if you can see just behind Jeff on the right hand side, there's 2 horses on the beach. Sorry I don't have a zoom lens handy, but I just told Jeff I thought my visit was complete. While we were sitting and waiting for the storm to come in, we put the cockpit table back in place in the same way that we put the
sail up this morning. What goes up has to come down and go back up. But there are now 5 horses on the beach, including a gray one with black hair.
Not sure if you can hear the crazy wind that's outside. You can probably see the lightning. There was a prediction for 60-knot winds, hail, severe lightning, and Jeff just went up front to tie down the dinghy.